Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Oh, I see several people already here. Hello to Pakistan. Where is everyone from? How is the weather in your city? What time is it in your city? My number one gotcha fan. Hello, hello. Hello, Raphael. How are you? Oh, hello to Algeria. Hello to India. Oh, I am still waking up. I'm quite tired today, actually. I had a late night last night. Hello, Miranda. Welcome back. I'm good. How are you doing? Hello to Italy. Welcome. Hello to Brazil. Let's do some gotcha. Well, like I said, I will do my best. I will do my best. Hello, hello. Ah, several from Brazil, several from India. Fantastic. Welcome. Hello, Sibel. How are you? Welcome back. For example, how was your day and how much sleep did you get? Is that an example of gotcha? I feel like that's not. I got enough sleep, I think. I think I did get enough sleep. But I just went to bed a bit late because last night some of my friends came to my house and we had our regular game night. Usually on Saturday nights, they come, we play games. It's almost every Saturday. Good morning, ST3. Or I guess for you, good afternoon in Italy. How are you? Yeah, we usually have game nights on Saturdays, but of course, it was a little bit late, and so um, I think I got enough sleep, but I just went to bed a little bit late. So um, it was a little hard to get out of bed this morning. So, but I'm very happy to be here. Hello, hello. Hello to Joshua. Oh, so Miranda, you also had some guests? I'm glad you're able to join. Hello, Akil. How are you? I am tired and sleepy today, but I'm still very happy to be here. I'm still excited to do our game. So let's see. You got some sleep, but watched a movie last night. Okay, gotcha. Oh, thanks for asking, Sibel. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Just a little tired, but glad to be here. So, oh, hello to Indonesia. How are you? So today we're going to play our game. We're going to play connections. I think the connections today will be interesting. I think. I think it will be interesting. I think there's some good vocabulary in this connections today. How old are you? I'm 31. I'm 31 years old. Hello, hello. Oh, you're totally good. I'm glad. I'm well. Thank you for asking, Fanny. Welcome. Hello to Paraguay. See? Yep. Mr. Brad Boy won. That was a good example of gotcha. Yes. Oh, wow. Hello to Madagascar. My goodness. Hello. Welcome. Hello, hello. I'm doing well. Bakar, thank you for asking. How are you? Hello, hello. Hello to Iraq. Oh, how is Pip? Thank you so much for asking. He's doing well. He's doing well today. Yep, he's doing well. I don't think he currently has any problems. Usually there's always something wrong with my dog, but he's doing well today. For example, we have a new subscriber. Welcome, welcome. Like here, for example, at 9:30 a.m., meet me at Don't Shop for Free. Oh, okay. Then, yes, a good response to that would be gotcha. Yes. Arabinda, great name. Asks, how is the weather in your country? It's quite hot today, actually. It's going to be later today in the afternoon. It's going to be around 33. Not too hot, I think. But it's very, very humid in my state. So, hello, hello. What time is it? For me, it is around 9:15 a.m. I do have a pet. Yes, I have two pets. I have a dog named Pip, and I have a cat. Technically, her name, my cat's name, is Gigi, but we don't call her that. We call her Cat. So, but I have two pets. Do you have pets? Who has a pet? Does anyone have a dog or a cat or a bird or a hamster? So you get stuck while speaking. I think it's very common to get stuck while you're speaking. I think what helps with that is practice. Is just practice listening and repeating and practicing having conversations. It's I know it seems like a really basic answer, but there's not there aren't shortcuts to learning a language. unfortunately. Wouldn't it be great if it was like the Matrix, where you can just put a language, like upload a language straight into your mind? I think that would be great. I think that would be cool. Oh, hello to Korea. I'm doing well today. Thank you. How are you? 33 is cold weather in India. Really? 33 degrees Celsius is cold? That's wild. 33 degrees Celsius is normal, I guess. Normal summer weather in Florida. So, hello, Pitt. Welcome back. Are you still on vacation or did you return to Korea? Directions to get. Okay, that's another good example about using gotcha. Oh, 5 cats. Amazing. I have 2 dogs and 4 cats. Okay. Lots of pet lovers. Fantastic. I love that. I my husband and I wanted another dog. So we wanted to have 2 dogs, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, it's 50 degrees in your in Iraq. My goodness. Oh, welcome to our new subscriber. Do you have any children? No, no children. I have a niece, but no children. Oh, okay. So you had 2 cats. Oh, I see. But you're looking to get another one. Hello to Brazil. Myrna from Brazil. Welcome. Very nice. So it rained for you earlier. Now it's pleasant. Love to hear that. Hello, Taku. Welcome back. So I'm not learning Japanese to like have conversations or anything like that. That was just to try. I want to try learning something from different languages of my audience because I'm very interested in languages. I'm interested in how we learn languages. So I'm glad that you enjoyed the video. Hello to Morocco. Oh, and you have a cat as well. My cat is 17 years old. Does anyone else have a cat that is older than my cat? My cat is 17. So what time is it now in America? So in the US, we have, in the mainland US, we have 4 different time zones. So we usually say, so the continental US has 4 time zones. So I'm in the Eastern time zone. And it is currently 9. Ooh, looks like, what is it? Everything is blocking my time. Here we go. 9:22 a.m. So that is the current time in my city. Oh, are there 12 or 16 tenses in English? Oh, our um are there 12 or 16 tenses in English? Whoops. I'm having a hard time typing today. Goodness. So there are, I thought there were 14. I could be wrong. I thought 14. Um, but I could be wrong. We, too many. That's what we have. We have too many. We have too many tenses. Ah, Pitt. Okay, so you are back. You're back home. All right. So where am I from? I am from the US, specifically Florida. That is specifically where I am from. Let's see, let's make this a little bit smaller so it fits everywhere. I was not born here. You know what? Actually, let's bring it back to 150. All right. I was not born in Florida. I was born in a different state in Kentucky. You might know Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. That's my state. Yes, I am married with no kids. That's correct. Yep. Hello to Indonesia. So, I live near Miami. If you know Miami, I live near there. Your cat is 6 years old. That's like my dog. My dog is about 5 years old. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Rosa. Hello, welcome. So you're from Ohio, really? Born and raised, but traveled. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Oh, okay. Question. Okay, interesting question from Khaled. Let's type that out for everyone. All right. So, based on your lifelong experience with the English language, what is the most important and impactful piece of advice you would give to someone who wants to learn English? Okay, good question. Very good question. So, my go-to answer is learning a language is no different from learning anything or doing anything. It requires consistency, repetition, and patience. It's the same thing that is required to learn anything or do anything. Like, for example, there are a lot of parallels, a lot of similarities between learning a language and losing weight, like becoming really healthy. It requires a lot of time and it's a simple process, but not an easy one. Welcome to our new subscriber. So, oh, two new subscribers. Welcome. So it's, like I said, it's simple, but it's not easy because being consistent is hard. And there are a lot of reasons for that. But I would also recommend follow your curiosity, follow your interests. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. You can experiment, try new methods, find what works for you. So keep what you like, abandon, meaning get rid of what you don't like. So that would be my answer for that. Hello to South Korea. Hello. Ah, orange people. I remember you. Welcome back. Ah, and hello to Poland. Oh, I I think I remember you as well. True sister Hosea. I think I remember you as well. Ah, good question. What state? Okay, so another question. Which state do you prefer? Whoops. Florida or Kentucky? Probably Kentucky, my hometown in Kentucky. I like the weather. The weather I think is better. In Kentucky, you have 4 seasons, but here in Florida, Florida has 2 seasons. Kentucky has 4. So I prefer Kentucky for the weather. I like the people. Oh, hello, hello to our new subscriber. I like the people. There are more bookstores. Um, and also, most of my family lives there, and my friends, most of them live there or around there. So, thank you for your question. All right, we should probably get started with our game. Ah, okay, let's see. Oh, I'm very glad. Um, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Lilson, maybe? But thank you. I try my best. So Akil, what does go to answer mean? What does go to mean? So you can add go to, like my go to answer, for example. This is like my preferred thing, whatever it is. My go to means my preferred or my number one choice, preference. So, for example, my go to answer is like the first answer I would try to give. So, I hope that makes sense. Oh, I'm falling behind on chat. Okay, let me catch up. Your English podcast videos are very nice. Oh, thank you so much, Arabinda. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hello to Italy. You've always wanted to go to Florida. Ah, okay. You want to go to Orlando Studios someday. Very nice. Hello to Indonesia. I'm doing well. How are you? So the current time, I'll update this. This is the current time in my city. I should put a clock on here. Oh, well, thank you so much, Mr. Bradboy1, for being here. To learn any language, I think it is necessary for the mind to retain the information as important. For this, there must be persistence. I agree, Raphael. I agree. Like, that's why consistency is so important. It keeps the language in your mind, it helps you remember it. So that's why I always recommend a little bit every day, like being consistent. So why did I move to Florida? I moved to Florida. Oops. So why did you move to Florida? Oh boy. I fell in love. I met my husband, and we met when I was still in Kentucky and he was living here. And so we started dating long distance. But then after about a year or something, a little more than a year, we decided to not date long distance anymore, and I moved here. So that's why I moved to Florida, because this is where my husband lives. I do know, I know the name, I know the country, Myanmar. I don't know much about it, to be honest. Okay, let's see if I can catch up and we can move to our game. For Korean and Japanese, it's hard to distinguish R from L. Ah, sure. R from L, F from P, V from B. Yeah. If you're struggling to not understand, if you're struggling to hear the difference, tip 2, here's a listening tip. Listen to minimal pairs. So minimal pairs are words that are different in one sound. So, for example, like bed and bet. They are different in one sound. These are very helpful for training your ear, especially with vowel sounds. So a minimal pair, 2 words that are that have one sound difference. One, not multiple. One different sound. So this will help with if, for example, if your native language does not distinguish between 2 of those sounds, minimal pairs will help with that. Okay. ST3, which states in the US have the most job opportunities? That, I would have to Google that. I do not know. Jobs in America are difficult right now. There's a lot of chaos happening with that. So I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Okay, all right, let's see if we can shift over to our game. So the game we're playing today, so Akil, it's not the wrong word. Like the meaning, to say shift, the meaning is still correct. It's just not the word that we typically use. So when you said, why did you shift to Florida? I understood the meaning. So so the communication was successful, but it's more common to hear move. Yeah. Alrighty. So, okay. Let's shift over to our game. So, the game we're going to play today is called Connections. I will put a link in the chat. I'll pin this in the chat. So, this is our game. This is called Connections. Now, I know that many of you have already seen this game and you already know this game. But if you are new, I will explain. So, this game is called Connections, and you can see we have 16 words. Our goal is to find 4 words that connect somehow. Usually it connects with the meaning. Sometimes it can connect because maybe the 4 words share a common second word, for example. So, but we focus on meaning. The reason I like this game is because you learn a lot of new vocabulary. And even if you already know one meaning of a word, for example, like easy, the thing is, easy can have multiple meanings. So this game, I will tell you multiple meanings of words. So that is our goal. The first thing I'm going to do is read all of these words. I'm going to read it very clearly and then pause, and hopefully, I hope you will repeat after me. This will help with your reading and your pronunciation. Okay, so here we go. First thing I'm going to do is have a little water. Okay, here we go. Halloween, picnic, easy, grade, child's play, elementary or elementary, con game, tailgate, grammar, magic show, block party, piece of cake, or quickly, piece of cake, piece of cake. Festival, no sweat, primary, hearts, All right. So those are our 16 words. I do see some potential connections already, but let's see. Ah, Miranda. Already have a guess. Fantastic. So Miranda says child's play, easy, piece of cake, no sweat. That was the connection I saw too. Okay, so let's talk about this. We have, all right. So I don't know what, I don't know what a good category name would be. Like simple, maybe? We have easy, child's play, piece of cake, or again, if I say it quickly, this of becomes a when you say it quickly. Piece of cake, piece of cake. And no sweat. So I agree that I think these connect. So, all right. So let's look at these. If something is easy, then it's simple to do. It takes very little effort to complete or to do, to finish. So I would say you could say simple or low effort, something like that. Same thing with child's play. If something is child's play, it means, oh, it's very simple. It's very, very easy. So one way that I can tell these are connected is because I can use these as synonyms for the others. So it's difficult to describe them individually because they all share pretty much the same meaning. Hello, hello. Oh, hold on. I see a question. One day I watched and listened to a speech by the famous actor Jim Carrey on YouTube in which he talked about consistency. When I tried to find it again, I couldn't find it. Could you help me? Ah, okay. That sounds interesting. I do like Jim Carrey. I will make a note and I will try to find it because I would love to hear it. But I won't do it now, but I will have a look. So Jim Carrey talking about consistency. Okay. I will definitely try. So hello, hello. Hello to Brazil and Nepal. Welcome. So going back to this, if something is a piece of cake, these all mean the same thing. If something is a piece of cake, then it's simple. Like, oh, easy. These, same thing with no sweat is no sweat. We could also say that in response to someone asking a favor. So it can also be a synonym for no problem. So if you ask someone to do something, then you could say, oh, yeah, no sweat. Like, I got you. No problem. No sweat. So, exactly. ST3. No problem. Exactly. So, let's think of some example sentences here. Is no sweat slang? I would say so, yes. I would say so. Yeah. These I think would probably be idioms. Yeah, I guess no sweat would be slang. It's more informal. Yeah, it's definitely more informal. So we could say, oh, like this connection it's easy. I don't know. Sometimes it's not. So here's an example sentence. Um, Child's play. But we could make a sentence and swap out any of these, actually. We could say this connections is, and then we could put in any of these. We could say easy. We could say child's play is a piece of cake. There's no sweat. We could use any of these, actually. So these are fun. I like these. But with this one, we need a piece of cake. Unless you can say just piece of cake if, welcome to our new subscriber. You can say just piece of cake if you are responding to someone and you're only saying piece of cake. So, for example, like, oh, can you, I don't know, fix this for me? Piece of cake. Then you don't need a. But if you're describing something, then you need a. So, for example, oh, that's a piece of cake. Like that. So, let's submit. Very nice. I still don't have confetti, by the way. Man, I need confetti because my little dance is not enough. My little dance is I need confetti and music when we make a connection. All right. Now, so nothing to it. Okay, that's another expression. That's another expression we can say. Nothing to it. It's like, oh, nothing to it. Like, that's easy. Nothing to it. So, alrighty. Okay, so we warmed up with that one. Let's see if we can find another one. Okay. So Halloween is a holiday in America. Elementary, there's a few different pronunciations of this. Elementary can be a school. Oh, elementary could also be in this category. So elementary can be a level of school, like elementary school is grades, is like kindergarten to 5th grade in America. But elementary can also be easy or simple. Like, oh, this is elementary math, for example. Maybe introductory would be another good one for that. Yeah, so elementary could also be actually in this category. Could be in both. I can't believe I did not see that. That's okay. So, con game. A con game is a trick. a way to fool someone, a way to trick someone. A con game is usually to get money. I guess it doesn't have to be money. It's like a scam. So, con game, I would say it's like a scam. It's a way to trick someone to get something from someone in a tricksy way. I don't think there's multiple meanings to that. We'll just say a scam. Then we have tailgate. So to tailgate, I don't know if this is just an American thing. I don't know. Tailgating is, let me show you. So, oh, that's another meaning, actually. That's actually another meaning of it. This is what I think is one of the more common uses. So a tailgate is very common with sports. It's when you go to where a sporting event is happening, and in the parking lot, you have food and activities around your car. So like this. That's a bit fancy, but it's really more like this. Yeah. You are outside the stadium in the parking lot, and you just basically have a party before the game. This is tailgating. So, having a party outside a stadium before a sporting event. I've never been to a tailgate party before because I don't really go to sporting events. I don't go to sports games. So, but it also means to closely follow behind another vehicle. So, tailgating in that way would be like this. If one car is very close to the car in front, we call that tailgating. So, okay. Halloween and festival, I think, could be grouped together. Tailgate could go in with that because those are all party things, party situations. However, picnic is also like something with food. Then block party. What about these four? What else do we think? Tailgate, block party, magic show, festival. Okay. Elementary, primary, grade, and grammar. They all are related to school, I believe. Hello to Ecuador. Welcome. Oh, welcome back. I recognize your name. How to use con game in a sentence. So let me make sure that there's not multiple meanings of con game, because I think there's just one. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah. A dishonest trick that is done to get someone's. Oh, so it is specifically money. Okay. It is specifically money. I didn't know if it needed to be specifically money. So in a sentence, so we can say scam or like a trick to get someone's money. So a sentence would be like, he pulled off, to pull off something like a goal is like to succeed. So he pulled off or he successfully did the greatest con game in history, for example. So pulled off, meaning succeeded. Or just successfully did, completed, got away with. So that's using con game. Picnic, festival, and block party. Yeah, because there's something here about like parties or not parties, celebrations maybe outside. Because these are all festival, block party, picnic. These are all things that happen outside specifically. Hello, hello. What does block party mean? So block party, block party. A block party is a party, okay? So a celebration of some kind, a party that happens on the street. So let's look at block party. It's very common in things like after sporting events or it's usually a way of having some kind of celebration, usually in the street or in a common place in your neighborhood. These would be common for things like national holidays, like 4th of July, for example. There's another block party. So sometimes cities will organize a block party for a national holiday. Some neighborhoods will organize a block party, but it's going to be something that happens in the street or in a common area around your neighborhood or city. So, or city. So very common for national holidays, I would say, or during the summer in general. Oh, hello, Deska. Welcome back. So I'm feeling good about these four because all of these happen outside. The reason I think Halloween is not included is because it's just a holiday in general. But these four things I think are specific because they happen outside. But I don't know, because magic show... Oof, that one's going to be difficult. I do think that elementary, primary, grade, and grammar go together. I do think those go together. Let's try this. and see. Oh, we didn't talk about picnic. A picnic is just like a meal you have outside, usually on the ground. A meal you prepared. Usually it's a meal you have prepared yourself. That you have outside, usually on the ground, like this. This is a picnic. Personally, I don't like picnics. I don't want to fight bugs for my food. So, personally, I don't like picnics, but that's me. Personal opinion. So, let's try these 4 and see what happens. All right. Outdoor events. So it's outside. That was the common factor. Nice. Okay. Now, I do think several of you said this: grammar, grade, primary, and elementary. And I agree. All of these are connected to school. So you have elementary school. Oh, why in the world did it stay 3? What? So you have, I guess, types of school, maybe? You have elementary school. So grade school is, I think, the same thing as elementary school, actually. Is grade school the same thing as elementary school? Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, and elementary school. Okay. So grade school, elementary school, same thing. Okay. And then what was the other one? Grammar. It's grammar school. That's old, isn't it? Hold on a second. I think grammar school is not. Yeah, this is how I understand it. But it looks like it has a different meaning in the UK. Okay. We don't use grammar school. Well, I've never heard grammar school used in America. I've heard the term, but I've heard it. I don't, yeah. But apparently it's another term for elementary school. All right. And the last one is primary. So primary school is interesting because it's some people do say primary school, but for me, primary school is very British. Oh, this is coming from Oxford Languages. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so for example, a primary school in Ireland, India, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and here we say elementary school or grade school in North America. So primary school is British. We'll say for elementary school. All right. So these 4, they have to go together. They have to. Words before school. Okay. That works. All right. So that means that these four go together. But how? Do we have any guesses? Primary can be a doctor as well. Ah, okay. We would not just use the word primary. So, yeah, primary can mean like first. So that can refer to school, that can refer to doctor. But we would say like PCP or primary care physician or your primary doctor. Yeah. So primary care physician, PCP. There's a lot of different ways to call it. So yeah. Hearts. Why is it in plural here? Maybe like in a magic show. Someone used tricks like a card. So hearts, let's see. Hearts can be a card game. There's a card game called Hearts. Here we go. There's a card game called Hearts. What else? Let's see. Halloween, magic show, con game. They all sound like tricks. Yes. Tricks. I think it might be about tricks. Although, why is hearts in there? For tricks? Oh. Wait a second. Wait. In hearts, there might be... Oh, I haven't played hearts in forever. I think in hearts, there's a part of the game called a trick. Something like that. Elementary school starts after kindergarten. I mean, here, in my experience, no, it doesn't. Elementary school includes kindergarten, but it might depend on the school. So in my elementary school, I went to kindergarten in elementary school. But it might depend on the school, maybe. I'm not entirely sure if maybe that has changed since I was in school. It could have changed. So I think this might be related to tricks. Because it's a card game, and I think there's something about tricks in Hearts. Oh, I wish I could remember. With Halloween, we have like trick or treat, for example. Yes, exactly. Trick or treat. Exactly. So let's try it. I think, or we think, it's something related to tricks. Let's try. Nice. Look at us. Look at us. We are so good. We are so good. So it was related to tricks. So Halloween, con game. What else was it? Hearts and a magic show. Very nice. Very nice. Fantastic. Well done. A round of applause. Well done. Hello to Brazil. And good evening to you. So well done. Very nice. That was excellent. See, I had a feeling. I had a good feeling about these connections. I had a feeling it would be good. So, very nice. So, I hope that you all learned something new today. I hope. I enjoyed that one. I think that was fun. So that's all we're going to do today. Good timing, I think. A little bit over an hour. Good timing. There are other games that are available from the New York Times, but I think they're not as useful. So, but this is fun. I enjoy doing this. But thank you all so much for participating and, trying your ideas and sharing your ideas. It's such good practice. It's amazing practice. So, all right. I think we can wrap it up for today. I will be here again on Friday. Welcome to our new subscriber. Excuse me. Or, before we leave, another subscriber. Welcome. Before we leave, should we do a words on stream game? We did this last week and it actually worked. It actually worked. So, one second. Let me set this up and then we can try it. Okay, 1 second. All right. So, there's a game that you all can play called Words on Stream. And we did this before. So what happens is you get a bunch of letters and you type in chat a guess and it will automatically connect. And the goal is to find as many words as you can. So, okay. Yeah, everything turned off. So we tried this once before and it worked pretty well. So should we try it? Should we try? I can either join or not. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. So you have a lot of letters, and the idea is to use the letters in a word like this, and it will show on screen. So nice. Like meat, that's a good one. Oh, good job, Temple. Good job. Excellent. There's melt, I think. See, there's no A. Let's see, what else? Temp, maybe? Short for temperature? Nice. What else is there? I think, I don't know if with two E's, if that's a word. No? Okay. There's another one that uses all of these letters. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking of words that don't have These letters. Oh man. Um I can think of all of these letters that don't have, or these words that don't have all the letters. Oh. Hey, we passed it though. We did pass it. So we can try level 2. So it has to be, I believe, 4 letters. I don't think it can be 3. I think it needs to be 4. So it has to be 4-letter words, I believe. Let's see. And I think you can only use the letters once. So great. That's a good one. I see treat. Oh, good job, Seabell. Very nice. Target. Good job. Very nice. I see tier and rate. Good job. I saw that one too. Good job. Let's see. Gate. Very nice. There's also teat, I believe. I think it's, yeah. Let's see. Gear, I believe. Oh, agent would be good. Yeah, there's no N, unfortunately. Tart, good one. Very nice. That's a good one too. Well done. Rage, I think. Oh, I got it in there. Nice. Well done. We got 10 of the 15 words. Like, that's fantastic. Say, look at that. Say, you guys are so good. You guys are so good. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see. Okay. Frog. There's also, I think forge is in there. Yeah. It is hard, but it can also be fun, I think. Oh, good job. Forget. Good job, Minute. Good job. Very nice. I also see. There's no A for goat, unfortunately. That's a good one, though. Let's see. F is hard, I think. That one's a hard one. Tore. That's a good one. The past tense of tear. Good job. Very good. Let's see. Fret is in there, I think. I think we need one more word to pass. Gore. I know it's about time. I know it's like having the time limit Yeah, it makes it a little more stressful. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It does. And that's okay. Like no worries. No worries. I think that I want to find welcome to our new subscriber. I want to find something like that, but without the time, without the time limit. I would love to find something like that. Should we try one more? Are you guys up for one more? I think, I think we could keep going. It's good to, even just to watch. Oh my goodness. Okay. Um, this one, doubt. Good eye. Good eye, SD3. Good eye. Let's see. Oh, there's no E. Oops. Doubtful? Nice. Loud, that's a good one. Oh, this one's hard. Is that a word? Nice. That one I got a little lucky with. Bold, nice. Told, I think, is in there. Uh-huh. Oh, this one's hard. Bout, good one. Good one. This one's hard, man. Fold? Is that in there? All right, nice. Good job. You guys are great at this. So we didn't we didn't get that one. But that's okay. Level 5. That's fantastic. That's really well done. It's really well done. So good job. Very, very good job. So one of the things we can say is like GG. So GG stands for good game. This is something you can say, good game. You can say either one, actually. And some people also say like GGs, like plural as well. If, I guess, maybe to multiple people. But this is something you can say after you play a game with someone. You can say, GG. It is slang. You can also just say good game. So either one. Both of these are okay. So good game is also is more common, maybe? Not more common. But it's nice to say after a game. Like, GG. Good game. GG's. Yeah, those are some like common texting terms, but people also just say this. Like they say GG. So they type it and they say it. So Miranda, you were playing this once with someone and jokingly made up a word in person. See, here's the thing. Here's what I don't like. I don't like when people do that. Like if you don't say it right, or if you're joking and someone says, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" Like, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry they did that to you because they shouldn't. I think that if something is a game, it's a game, you know? But some people are very competitive, like describes someone who really needs to win. So, very competitive. But yeah, those are some short, yeah, well played. So it would be well played. Yeah. And B4, yep. Yeah, good night. Yeah. Yep. GG, well played, a lot in online games. Yeah, exactly. Did the USA get colonized by Britain or France? Both. And also Spain. Uh, a lot of different countries came to the U.S. in the beginning, including other European countries. But France, for example, had parts of, the colonies. You can still see a lot of French influence in places like Louisiana, where you have New Orleans. But also, I believe Florida used to belong to Spain, I think, or something like that. I know that parts of the western United States used to belong to Mexico. There was like a Mexican-American war about parts of the western United States a long time ago. So the U.S. was colonized by a lot of different countries. But yeah, so GG's. In 2050, people will talk with only slang. Well, if that happens, it won't, or I think it won't be slang anymore. It will just be normal. But it's possible. It's possible. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all so, so much for participating and being here and trying things. Even if it's hard, I think it's great that you tried. I'm so, so happy to see, that you are doing your best to communicate. So, yeah. Yeah, some people are very competitive. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, what does it mean? So it's slang. One second. Okay. So slang. Slang is a type of word that is, how is it different from okay, let's see. It's hard to describe. Let's see how the dictionary describes it. Okay. I was trying to distinguish it from jargon. Okay. So slang is a type of word used in a specific group. It's very often generational, meaning that some generations will have certain slang. So it's often generational, specific to a generation of people. So, for example, the slang that was common when my dad was a young man is old now for us, for my generation. So, but it's a type of word, whoops, I said word twice, used in a specific group. So, for example, like GG, like good game. I think we could call that slang. And that's used in, or most often, in gaming communities, online gaming communities. So, but there's also things like, for example, lit. This is slang that means cool, like amazing. So, oh, that was lit. Like, oh, that was so cool. That was amazing. So, yeah. Florida was Spanish until 1820. Oh, until 1821. There you go. Yeah. Excuse me. So, I just joined the lesson for the first time and it's nearly finished. Oh, well, Minnick, it's so good to have you here. I'm glad you were able to play the game with us. So we're glad you're here. We are millennial. Yes, we are. So millennial, this is a type of generation of people. So people born between, there's no one specific year, but let's see. Millennials were born when? It's like the early 80s or mid 80s. Okay, we'll say early, like between the early 1980s, oops, not 20s, 80s, and to mid 1990s. So, for example, I am a young millennial because I was born in 1994. So, I'm a young millennial. But my husband, for example, is a millennial. He was born in 1988. So, and then you have, after millennial, then you have Gen Z, I believe, which is born after 2000 until when? Let's say generation names. Let's see. So we have, here we go. We have, the greatest generation. The silent generation, baby boomers. So like my dad is a boomer. Then you have Gen X, the millennials. Yeah, so early 1980s to the mid 1990s. Oh, so it's also iGen. Okay, interesting. So late 90s to 2010. Okay. Born in late 90s to 2010. So do we have some Gen Z? Oh, we have some. Are slangs commonly used there? Because in my country, oh, okay. So slang, I mean, every group uses slang. It's just part of a language. You may not realize that it's slang because it's so commonly used. And slang, the definition can be fuzzy, right? It can be fuzzy. So you might be using slang that you don't realize is slang. It's possible. Whoops. Then we have Generation Alpha. Oh, Gen Alpha. They have some interesting slang. Like, that's how I know that I'm starting to get old, because the newest generation's slang sounds so weird to me. So so I listened to some Gen Alpha slang. And by the way, generation is often shortened to just Gen. If you're using a second word with it, we will usually shorten this to Gen. So Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen Beta, like that. Or Gen X. So yeah, I've heard some Gen Alpha slang, and it sounds ridiculous to me, but that's okay. That's a normal part of language. So, I was born, okay, Miranda, 1990. Mm-hmm. My brother was born in 1990. Yeah, it's like categorizing computers. Yeah. Oh, you were born in 2010. So you're like right on this line between Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Ah. You wish you had been born in the greatest generation? I mean, I think they're called the greatest generation probably because of their involvement in World War One and World War Two. I could be wrong, but I think that's why I would not want to be born in the greatest generation, because they had to deal with two world wars. No, thank you. I'm fine without that. So, yeah, because of the war. Yeah. So who are the smartest? It depends on who you ask. Different people have different answers to that question. So how old am I? I am a millennial. I was born in 1994. I am 31. So I'm a young millennial. Yeah, it might be fun to look at like some Gen Alpha slang, because it's interesting. In Italy, there was fascism regime during the silent generation. Ah, okay. During this one. Yeah, there was a lot of interesting, um, yeah, there's a lot of historical stuff that influences the names of the generations. So, for example, the reason this is called the baby boomer generation is because after World War II, you know, American soldiers returned to their homes and started having babies. And so there was a huge increase of babies being born during this time because of the influence of World War II. This was also a time of increased economic prosperity in America. So lots of people were financially able to have children. So my dad is from the baby boomer generation. So you might hear people say, like, just boomer, person born in the baby boom generation, which is between 1946 and 19, what was it, 64, I think. So I can say my dad is a boomer because my dad was born in 1960. But my aunts, for example, I have two aunts that were born in the silent generation. There's a huge gap between my dad and his siblings. My dad's siblings are 20 years older than him. So my aunts and my uncle were actually born in the silent generation. So, and my grandmother and my grandfather were born in the greatest generation. So, there's a weird, my family tree is a little bit strange because of the huge age gap between my dad and his siblings, like his brother and sisters. 20 years is a huge gap. So my cousins are my dad's age. So anyways, that's a whole thing. But yeah, okay. I'm so sorry for keeping everyone here. Sorry about that. But we're having a very nice conversation, aren't we? But okay, thank you all so much for being here. I had a lovely, lovely time. So I will be here again on Friday. Okay, so next stream will be Friday. Oh, August. How is it already August? August 1st around 9 a.m. Eastern. That will be the next stream. And so I can't believe July is almost over. Crazy. But thank you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And hopefully I will see you here again on Friday. So take care, be safe, and I will see you on Friday. All right? So have a good one. See you guys next time. Bye.